What is up, guys? Welcome back to the German Muscle channel. So in this video I am going to be painting my brake calipers. The other day I was checking my brake calipers to see what condition they're in, because the brakes are not really the greatest on this car, and found out that they're pretty rusty. So I was trying to mess around with the car and find out how I could jack it up, and thanks to BMW for being so smart back in the day, they came up with a jack. I don't know if they like stole this idea from somebody else or if they, came up with it themselves, but the jack that goes with this car, you plug it into the side of the car and you crank the handle, and it jacks the car up. It's just like a car trailer when you're trying to lower it down or pick it up. It's got the same principle. So anyways, that's pretty awesome. So this is going to be not only fast but pretty easy and simple to do. So I'm actually going to go and grab some supplies real quick, and I will show you guys how it's done. Okay, so first things first, when doing this you got to go to the trunk and grab your screwdriver that comes with the car, and if yours is missing then just grab a flathead screwdriver. You're going to need it. It's sort of important when doing this job. That's how you take the center cap off, and that's also how you take this off right here. So just shove it in there and twist it towards the back of the car and it'll come right out. So then next thing you need to do, take your jack here, make sure that it's low enough to go in the hole, and put it in there and start jacking the car up. Alright, so now that you got your car jacked up a little bit, what you need to go do is your lug nut remover and start taking out the lug nuts. So now what you do is turn the center cap a little bit, go in there with the flathead screwdriver and get it out. Just like that. So as you can tell, this wheel is still pretty dirty. I am working on a video where I clean this whole entire car up, so stay tuned for that. But now what you need to do is take your lug nut tool, put on the lug nuts, and pray that these things are not stripped, and pray that they don't break. So next thing you need to do is loosen the lug nuts up, jack the jack up a little bit more, take the wheel off, and then you're ready to start working on the brake caliper. Now what's left to do is take your lug nuts off. It's also important to check the threads, make sure that they're not stripped or corroded or rusted. Inspect the holes that they thread into, and that's basically it. Next thing you do, kick the wheel, make sure it's going to come off, move it out of the way. Make sure you don't drop it on your sharp screwdriver. And now that becomes a chair, so you can sit and inspect your brake caliper and your rotor and everything else. So this car has a lot of squeaking noise coming from the front when I hit a bump, and I can already suspect why. So the sway bar that goes across, you can see that blackness right there. That's not oil or anything, that's sagging. So those bushings need to be replaced. Also, this is all cracked up for some reason. I don't know why. This right here will be your speed sensors and your ABS wires. Not exactly sure which one it is, but pretty sure that it's either disconnected or needs to be replaced, because my speedo doesn't work. And found another issue. I don't think this is factory. You can see this little dent right here. That's either from the tire or somebody didn't know what the hell they was doing. They put the wrong size tires on here and they had to hit that for clearance. So nice going, previous owner. Go ahead and grab your wire brush. I know this thing's been through the ringer, but go ahead, start scratching away. Make sure you wear a respirator or something to clog your nose and your mouth, so that way you don't breathe this dust in, because it's kind of nasty and it's harmful. So make sure you do that. Grab some sandpaper. I got 40 grit. Okay guys, so I got 3 good coats on there, and this paint actually looks pretty freaking awesome. So this paint would actually look like that right there, or that, if I painted the silver first. That's what you're supposed to do. It even says it on the label somewhere. Apply over chrome, shiny metal, or metallic base coat. So if you don't do that, then you're going to get a purple look, which really doesn't matter because the purple looks pretty awesome. And yeah, so if you guys want your brake calipers or whatever you're painting to look like that, make sure that you have a bare metal or chrome metal, and then you can get that result. But this right here is basically all done. It's still drying up, but I didn't use any primer because I actually didn't have any primer. I thought I did, but come to find out, this is just general purpose paint. I thought it was primer, but it's not. I mean, I could have used it as primer, but it is what it is. I do want to take this fender off and fix that dent if I can, and get all this right here fixed up and cleaned up. So that will actually be for another video. It's getting really late out today. It's actually 6:42 in the afternoon. So I want to go ahead and remove this. Hey look, no overspray on the rotor. Pretty awesome. I don't normally cover up the rotor, if you guys have seen my previous videos, and well, I did. So cover up your rotors. Make sure you always wear a respirator anytime you're dealing with any kind of paint, because you don't want to breathe that stuff in. It's very nasty, especially this stuff. This stuff stinks really bad, and it's really strong. So anyways, I'm going to go ahead and put the wheel back on, and show you guys what it looks like when it's done. You probably won't be able to see it that good through the spokes of the wheel, but still want to show you guys what it looks like. So actually, I want to clean off the surface of this right here first, after this dries, because you don't want this dust to get on your freshly painted brake caliper. So make sure that dries before you go doing anything like that, or just do it before you paint it. But anyways, I'll see you guys when I get ready to put the wheel back on. Okay, so I actually took the wire brush to it, cleaned it up a little bit, and then I took some alcohol and sprayed it onto the paper towel and cleaned it up. So if you guys are wondering why my alcohol bottle looks like this, I just took this sprayer off of another bottle, and it fits in here perfectly. You can actually see the straw, and it works pretty good. So that's actually a patent idea. You can get these at GermanMuscle.com. No, I'm just kidding. Don't forget to always torque your lug nuts. Make sure that they're not loose. You do not want that. And put your clip back in. You just push it in with your hand, and you can actually go like that, and it'll go in all the way. Well, some awesome stuff just happened. Yeah, kind of just knocked my car off the jack, and well, I think I messed something up in the back. So anyways, now I gotta find out how I'm gonna jack this dang on thing up and put the wheel back on. So I was actually putting the paper towel over the rotor to cover it up, and I was getting ready to spray paint it, and thing just fell. So make sure that your jack is always straight. I'm not gonna be able to get that out. So this is freaking awesome. Alright guys, so went and got the jack out of my mom's car, started jacking it up. This thing right here was bent, so I put it in from this side and bent it back, got it straight a little bit, but this thing right here goes down. Just started jacking up on it. Let's see if this thing's messed up any. So the pumpkin is good, which is the diff. This thing right here, the bottom, the dust cover, is actually smushed into the rotor. The rotor does not look cracked anywhere at all, so I think it's fine. Danny Duncan. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and finish painting this, but the reason why this failed is because this jack right here, it was actually crooked, and I kept jacking it up anyway, thinking that I wasn't going to be here really long, and I was putting the paper towel over the rotor, and the next thing you know, I seen the car moving forward. So I'm like, okay, I got out of the way really quick. I mean, I really wasn't even in the way. My legs and all that stuff wasn't in the way or anything, and it just fell. So doesn't look like it was. It fell like right here. You guys probably can't see it all that well because the flash don't work, but it fell like right there and then came over here, so about a good couple of inches. But anyways, make sure that your jack is straight. Don't jack a car up if your jack is crooked, and always chalk off the front tire, or chalk off a tire. Don't put the piece of wood behind there, put it in front of the tire, so that way if the car does move, it hits the piece of wood or whatever that you got, and it won't allow the car to move. So I'm going to finish jacking this thing up. Hopefully this jack right here is fine. I had to jack the car up with this one right here, and then I wiggled this one out right here, and oh, there it goes again. It's wanting to fall forward. I don't know if you guys seen that, but I need to chalk off the front tire real quick. That's all there is to it. So my camera actually is at 1% now, and it was at 30-some%. As soon as this thing fell, the camera shut off, so I had to turn it back on and record this. So make sure you always chalk off the front tire, or if you're working on the front, chalk off the back tire so the car will not roll. This car is automatic, so I don't know why it started rolling. That's pretty weird, but it does happen. Don't ever change a tire in gravel either. Gravel is your worst enemy. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this jacked up all the way, and I guess I'm gonna end the video here. Seems how the camera's already dying. It's at 1% still. So if you guys did like this video, leave a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel. We're almost to 1,000 subscribers, and I'm gonna start being more careful when I'm working on my cars, and I'm gonna make sure that I put stuff like this in the video, safety stuff and all that. So yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. I'm actually going to be going on a plane ride tomorrow, so this video is going to be going up tonight, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Alright guys, so I got the wheel back on the car, and I took the dust shield and pulled it back out so it's not really on the rotor. It'll probably still grind and make all kinds of weird noise because it did hit. And check this out, this stuff works now. The lights do anyway. But anyways, if you don't have to jack your car up and change a tire at night, don't do it. And if you are going to do it, make sure you have enough light make sure that you chalk off the front tire or the back tire, whatever tire that you're working on. You want to make sure that the car is not going to roll forwards or backwards when you're jacking the car up. And if you are jacking the car up, make sure that the jack is in good condition. It's not bent or broken or anything like that. And make sure that the thing is straight when you're jacking the car up. That's what happened to me. The jack was crooked as I was jacking it up, and well, it gave out. So I did fix it. It does still work, kind of. I actually had to bend it back, but got the car back up on the wheel. I'm actually going to take it for a little test drive. Wait for that to kick in. Whoa, I was in reverse. All right, so going in reverse, going and drive. I think I just ran something over, like something that, like a rock or something. Oh wow, either that or I just bent suspension on this car, because it definitely feels like something's wobbly. Oh yeah, I f***ed up on this car, definitely. Okay, now it's stuck, and man, this car, I'm ready to get rid of it already, dude. Not even kidding. The reverse keeps going out. I think I literally just f***ed up in this car. Yeah, alright, so the reverse is out. I'm not even messing with this car anymore. It stinks too bad. Alright, so I think I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this car, because I think I just messed something up in the rear. It smokes a lot. So yeah. Okay, I chalked my wheel off and I forgot that I had that there. So that's probably why it wasn't going in reverse. That's probably also why I thought I broke something on the suspension. So, man, since I've had this car, I've had nothing but problems out of it. So I want to fix it up really good and probably just get rid of it. So that's all I have for this video. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.